The first entry we have is BIGAL, a small amusement park built on a wintry mountainside. I felt my last RCC entry was too flat, so I tried to make more use of elevation in this one and to make it out a little more dynamic. Support equal rights for spikes and reverse elements. Okay. So it looks like this is where it starts. Does it go through the building?
It, like, you like load and unload and then go up that hill and then load and unload again.
Wait, really?
I think so. I was watching Timmy stream last night.
Interesting. I like the little curved
Yeah, that's cool.
area.
A lot of people did like the switchback stuff, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. I feel like that makes sense for this kind of ride type.
Yeah. A lot of inspiration from Dirklink's, what was it? Imagination Mega Park? Did a coaster like that.
Now, isn't one of the points of this reverser coaster to have that like weird turnaround?
Yeah,
Or
it
no?
has to be in there somewhere. I think that was in the rules. I don't see it.
Okay.
Gotta be there
Yeah.
somewhere.
Maybe it's inside the building.
I don't know. The hell
What?
is it?
Or maybe it's. Did he say you have to have a turnaround or a switchback?
I don't remember.
I mean, I'm not going to hold it against them when I vote if I don't know the rules. But I mean, it looks nice. We've got some. It looks like kind of a pagoda inspired, so like Asian. I like this little stage.
Yeah.
Kind of people watch that over here.
The
Nice
one thing I
little.
would say about this though, is there a pallet? Can you check for a pallet? I don't think there is. No. This might be good, Big Al, with something with white snow. Do you have one of
Oh
those? Could you
yeah.
switch it to white snow real quick?
I don't know which pallets. I mean, I have pallets, so if you know what they're called, I can change it to it.
Look for something that says white snow. I don't know. White granite. Snowy mix,
Snowy
maybe?
mix. Yeah.
But you gotta deselect the. See what that looks like. Yeah, like look
Oh
at
yeah.
that already looks way better.
I'd
So
say the snowy mix looks good, but then you have to be like cognizant of white on your buildings and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
But yeah.
And the water's now like it's like a hot spring now.
Oh
Is this
yeah.
this is
Okay.
a ham palette, isn't it? This is a glazed ham.
Maldog.
Malzog.
Can't tell.
Yeah.
But we'll
That
get
would be
back
my
to the other
suggestion. I
one.
think Big Al was saying about like the verticality and stuff. Yeah, I think he did a good job with that. Landscape
Yeah, it
looks
seems to
interesting.
flow. Oh, there's a little vertical tower drop thing over here. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what these pipes are. What is this ride called? Just bumpers.
That's cool. I like
Got a
that.
little ride around here too. Yeah,
Some
solid
fun
job.
stuff. Yeah.
Okay, I'll go get my vote on, and then we'll move on to the next one. Bowen, no story submitted.
Bowen. I have a secret. I helped a little bit on this one.
How dare you? Whoa, whoa,
just
whoa,
suggestions.
whoa.
I didn't build
Oh,
anything.
that was crazy. They like launched up to the top, and they went back somewhere. I do not know where the ride goes after that. Oh, there's like a turnaround down underneath. Oh, whoa, that's cool. That's cool theming to show
Yeah, yeah, I like that.
like a car almost fell off.
I feel like there's like some dinghy track merging up that spike to get it to fall back
Uh,
down right here.
oh yeah, 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 yeah. I thought you meant visually. Oh look, they actually have one of the reverser sections. There
Mm-hmm.
you go. So fun.
Yeah, I think Bowen
It's a
stepped up
pretty
for this one for sure.
feels like a mountainside park, you know, instead of having an alpine coaster, it's got this instead.
Mm-hmm.
Solid little parking lot. I like those tree, like, whatever you'd call these, planter boxes. Those look pretty good.
Yeah. There's a little section up to the right where these chairlifts go. I think Bowen did a good job up there.
Yeah, little lookouts.
Mm-hmm.
Lover's Leap. Oh, crap, did he fall? What's this
Pretty
person
morbid.
saying?
Booskop.
Yeah, solid mix of...
That tree on the island has some like Christmas lights on it too, I think.
Oh, yeah. Using some of the Invis palette.
Yeah, it's
It's a
charming.
pretty solid fall setting, yeah. The water is purple, though. I'm just kidding. The water is... I can never get behind the water color. Look in this blue.
Yeah, not a huge fan of that either.
But that's not something I would hold against it. So, other than that, I think the only thing I saw was there was like actual queue line up here still.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe a little bit of a change for that.
Yeah, that
Maybe.
car hanging off the end is a pretty cool like decoration.
Yeah.
I wish there was like path underneath it though, so people could look up at it. You can't really see that from anywhere.
Yeah, just the ride, which is, don't they do that on the Disney ride where like you see
Yeah, like
the track
Expedition
all
Everest. Yeah,
broken?
but could you even
Yeah.
see that car because it's like over the edge?
Oh, maybe not. True. Okay. So nobody can see it. The guy in the front can like see the back of it and be like, "What was that?" But looks good. Solid. I think my favorite detail is the planter boxes.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, good job, good job. Nice ride. Fun, fun, fun. Let's give this a vote and move on to the next one.
Bowen's getting better. It's only his like second or third entry, I think.
Nice. Next up is Chuggers. Take a ride on Crusade of Colossal Kings. Why? Imagine a roller coaster that shouldn't exist. One whose only surviving POV footage is a bad quality YouTube upload captured on some rider's handheld VHS camera in the early 90s, unmatched roughness and jackhammering. G-forces that have since been banned from the Geneva Convention. Safety measures that, wait, this has no lap bars or restraints whatsoever. So what are you waiting for? This is gonna be
Waiting for you to load
crazy.
the park already there.
Well, I found my favorite part of the park.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
this.
that's
Who
super
cares about the
cool.
ride? Okay. Where does this ride start? Oh, dang. That is a nice station.
I love
Oof.
that swinging ship too. I didn't know those carriage car things went vertical. The sprites for them.
Yeah. Does it go vertical? Yeah, it does. What? That's crazy. That's a great backside to a ship.
Yeah, that's clever. There's some backlot
Oh my gosh, I
areas.
found my
They're
second
nice.
favorite part. What?
Yeah, the pathing here is really
Okay.
good.
So let's watch the coaster. Oh, that's cool. They like kind of duel
Hmm.
when they turn around. That's great
I
interaction.
like that is like kind of highlighted too with the string lights or whatever you call it. Little platform for it.
Crusade
Yeah,
of Colossal Kings.
Timmy pointed out that like that first lift and then the turnaround into the second lift is kind of awkward. I kind of
Oh
agree
yeah,
with
for sure.
that.
Oh yeah, good. Turn them back around for the drop.
Oh, and it slows down before the drop too. That's cool.
Whee! Oh no, no, no. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, wow. It has sprites for that. I didn't think it would.
Timmy pointed out too. I think there's a better track combo for the instead of the single rail there.
I'm guessing Alpine Coaster. We'll look at it
Or
after the ride.
I think he just did the mine train coaster. It looked really good.
Mine Train?
Or mine train. And then recolor it.
I don't know. I kind of like the existing. I thought you meant like the inside. If you did like an Alpine.
Oh, the inside. I get what you're saying.
Like that, but it didn't. What was it? Single rail? What? Oh, Space Rings. Whoops. There you go. I like it. This
I
is
do
a
too.
good park. Uh, Interesting. That's a big pipe. Nice pathing. Nice backside.
Got some movement out
Yeah,
there.
just
It's always nice.
beep before C. Oh yeah, a little car. Oh, a little diagonal building. I like the station. Oh, I do not like that. That's personal opinion. I've never liked roofs as stairs. That is a really good ship. That was very well pointed out.
Yeah, I love that ship.
A lot of good interaction.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I used a bunch of H signs to make the ladder. That's interesting.
Oh, is that what that is?
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh no, one of the ladders broke. Good.
Yeah. This is a tough one to.
Good. I like this fence too. What is this fence? I saw it from this side and I was like, wow, that's really interesting. It looks like stacked pieces, I'm guessing. Oh,
Take the
repainted brick.
mortar out of a brick wall.
Yeah, interesting. And then doubled it up. Honestly, you wouldn't even have to double it up. But yeah, it looks good.
It does look good doubled up though. Yeah, good work, Chuggers. 4 angles too.
Oh yeah, is that the last view didn't do it? I really do like this. It's really hard to keep that curve. I think Timmy Tuner did it trickily from different angles before, but yeah, no, great job. This is a very impressive park.
I think it's a contender for sure. All right, I'm ready.
Next up, we have Hobeon. High up in the mountain lies the luxurious Snow Point restaurant, known for its exotic foods and impressive views. Naturally, the rough mountain landscape attracts all kinds of daredevils, and all stopped at the restaurant for a hot meal. After some time, a pair of dueling reverser coasters was built was billed to entertain the boldest of visitors to the mountain. Enjoy dashing down the mountainside through caves and valleys in a time before seatbelts and safety wheels. Hold on tight.
Yeah, so Hobeon's got the that white snow. But I think
That
was it
white.
Big Al? Big Al
Good, good.
could have probably done the white snow. This one's awesome too.
Okay. Yeah, dueling's always fun. It's a good duel.
All the little cutouts.
The foliage is like legit. I just
Mm-hmm.
realized it's like crazy legit. Oh, that's a really great tunnel cutout. Yeah.
Yeah, everything just looks so natural here.
Lift up. Diagonal bridge.
I don't know if I love that big open snow field at top
Oh, up
corner.
top. I don't mind it. But I'm also the guy who got points deducted for having big plots of grass in entries, so
I almost
I
wonder
like
if
it.
like reshaping the map edge instead of keeping it rectangular might have been a better choice. I don't know. It's hard to find
This.
negatives with an entry like this, you know.
Cave tours. That's cool.
Yeah, the cave tours are cool.
Man, I really like this trick. The land trick, being able to make tunnels look super cool. It's a great trick.
I kind of get it. Not really.
Oh, whoa. Yeah, I know I've tried it. Those are icicles, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
Avalanche. Or maybe.
Or
That looks cool.
stalagmites or something like that.
Yeah. A lot of good usage of like different paths here and there. Oh, look, somebody's in the cave. Tony the Cave Tiger. And then I think this is the restaurant from the story. Yeah, Snow Point. It's a solid building. Great shaping. I think the bridge is a little bland. Maybe that might have been something that could be improved upon, but
Mm-hmm.
I mean, outside of everything else, I think the bridge is the only thing I look at and I go, maybe it's not the same quality as everything else,
It
but
might be cool to have some more viewing areas too. Like a lot of the paths are ground level with the coaster elevated. Like if you go down to the left a little bit,
down here.
yeah. Like I wonder if we could have had some elevated walkways or something. I mean, there is some, I guess, to the right side more. Yeah,
Yeah, you got
it's a
the
good mix, I guess.
up here. The queue, you can watch it from the queue. That's always good.
Yeah,
It's a good little building. And yeah, I'd say overall solid job. This is
yeah.
great.
This is
Great
really good.
entry.
Good job, Hobeon.
Hobeon, go beyond. Hard to rate the coasters because the coaster's kind of like
Right,
plain.
Yeah.
Next up is Jaron.
Jaron.
No, no story. J. Aaron.
Oh yeah, I remember this from Timmy's stream.
Okay. So it starts down here and it's going up the lift hill. Here we go. Little turny whirny. Comes through. Goes up and down. Swings around. Another turnaround. Drops down again. Comes out the cave. And done. Okay. Okay.
So this is like a whole ass scenario park.
Yeah, this feels very scenario.
Super fast turn on the splash boats.
Wow, that's a really long train.
Yeah, this is one for me where it's like we're doing a reverser contest. Might be better to highlight that.
Sure.
I think like in terms of scenario style, it's pretty good though.
Yeah, I mean, I look at this. So, like, when we look at it like a contest, I would say this isn't even a contest entry. It's like, oh, I'm going to do a scenario, and one of the coasters is going to be a contest coaster.
Yeah,
and then-
exactly. Mm-hmm.
yeah. So, I wouldn't give this high marks, but for somebody who's just doing it, I don't know Jaron, but maybe new to the contests.
It
and
might be,
stuff.
yeah, it might be a first entry. I don't know the name either.
No, Jaron's been around for a long time.
Oh, really?
Really?
Yeah.
Okay,
60
Jaron.
Well,
years.
they got good scenario skills.
Yeah, let's maybe ask for some feedback before you finish a entry, and maybe somebody will help direct you to something that might be more towards the contest.
Yeah, it's just so busy with other things going on that Like you can barely even see the reverser coaster.
Yeah, it's right there.
Yeah.
There you go. Maybe you should just paint it yellow, and everybody was gonna see it from everywhere. Nah, I'm just kidding.
Pink, make it
Okay.
pink.
To the next one. Next up is Mouse. My ecologist friend says this park is very ecologically responsible. Color palette used from Jan the Man and Horror Girl.
Hey, that's me.
Hey, that's me. Okay, so we got dark fall vibes.
Yeah, so what I'll say right away with the palette, like, thanks for using the palette, Mouse. That's cool because my palettes usually get a lot of criticism. But what I would say also is that palette was made kind of specifically for the entry I used it on. So like the yellows were meant to be like for lights. So when you use them for the trees here, I don't know if it is the right fit. So I would
This looks
say like mess around with making your own palettes. Like also the reds and purples that I made were specifically like Horror Girl's avatar. And those were the ones I used on the coaster. So
interesting.
if you can make it work with your entry, like if this is the vision you had, then I'm not gonna say it's bad, but
I don't know if I've seen a fall palette not feel so wacky. I might have to, like, somebody's got to send me an entry here or there that it looks good. Like, sections look great. Like, if you zoom in, you're like, oh, yeah, that looks okay.
mm-hmm.
But yeah, you zoom out and it's a little wacky just because of how the trees are placed. I don't even know if the colors really make it feel awkward, but like just the trees. But
Some of
as for the
I think
ride,
the Beautiful and Hex one's probably the high bar there.
oh yeah, the like
The Helix recreation.
yeah. So this coaster to me feels just kind of random. I don't know if there's a rhyme or reason why it would turn or move around or this or that. So I mean, it's like a spaghetti bowl
It is,
feel,
yeah.
but obviously not a spaghetti bowl coaster.
And I wonder if like some of that inside part of that would be better without trees. Add some
True.
rocks or landscape in there instead.
Yeah, you could do that. It's, I would say, when you're watching this, it's hard to even follow. Just like if you had parts going underground and stuff, you're like, oh, where does the coaster go next? When I'm looking at this visually, I cannot, unless I'm watching the coaster
Yeah.
or the cars go across the coaster, I could not tell you which way goes which way.
Yeah, and I
So,
think there's coasters like that in the real world. But at the same time, if you're like trying to build something to compete in a contest, it might be better to have it a little more legible.
mhm. As for other areas, this is a good little
Yeah, I like that.
modular coaster. I think your feedback again, like trees not being in the inside of the coaster. This looks like not a true permanent coaster layout. Looks like one of those traveling coasters, so it'd be
Mhm.
weird for these to have trees inside. Unless they permanently installed it, maybe that's the story.
It's not
Solid
bad though.
Ferris wheel.
Also, bonus points for using my palette. But Mouse, I would
I,
suggest like mess around with like learning how to make your own palettes. I think it's a fun way to learn how like the colors in the game work and stuff. And then you could tailor it to exactly what you want. But again, if this is exactly what you wanted, then I'm not gonna say you're wrong,
yeah, cool.
That's not bad.
Let's move on. Next up, we have Petnarwhal. Welcome to S River. Hidden deep within the forest, S River Park stands on the grounds of a long-lost medieval castle village. Its signature attraction, the dueling Reserver roller coaster launches from within the castle walls and meanders across the entire park. That wasn't me reading poorly. They had 3 different words in their story that was just a jumbled version of Reverser.
Discord server. This one's cool. I like how this turned out.
Sheesh. Oh, it turns. Okay. I was so used to all the switchbacks.
This one has like a very long pre-lift section out of the station.
I've just been following this. I guess I should
That's
find
the end
station.
of the ride. Yeah, that's the start where those 2 cars just came out.
Okay. So they separate. You've got one dark side. Gringalot.
I like that landscape.
Gringalet.
The closer one
Destrainer.
goes through the water.
And they go up the lift. And they cross under. And then they cross through. So, as for dueling, in some sections they duel, for sure. And then other sections, they're crazy different areas. So I would say they're interacting coasters.
Yeah. Yeah.
The dueling's hard to be. Like, I guess there's certain areas where they'd be like, oh yeah, we're racing the other guys. And then some sections you're just like, what? So it's cool. Cool concept. That's for sure. Got some big ol' stairways and ticket buildings. And what's over here? Little ride.
Oh, they spliced in some like, or is it all on
There's some
some
wacky.
track splicing going on there?
Yeah,
Oh, because Steeplechase doesn't have that tight turn.
that's just my Minnie Mouse. What? Bikes who say knee. Okay, so we got some
I think watching this on
camel
Timmy's stream, one thing that
Bridge of
I
Peril.
think might have been a little nicer if that big church was kind of pushed
Yes.
back a little bit, and then that they do like an
Cross section.
right there where they oppose each other right there. If that was visible,
Yeah, that's a good point.
because you can hide most of the lift in the church. The lift's kind of uninteresting.
Yeah, and if it's not a real church, you wouldn't even necessarily have to do the
Right.
like back to make it look feasible. Water's less blue than the last entry, so that's okay. I still prefer a different blue color, but I would never mark down somebody's park with that.
And then Timmy mentioned the waterfall too. It's just kind of
Bland.
flat, straight.
Yeah.
Vary up that a little bit.
And then I think there's an underground section in here. Click C through C. Oh, vegetation.
H hit H.
Hit H. Just no
Oh,
lines.
but then you didn't hide the vegetation again.
Yeah, it's vegetation.
Yeah. See, and then hit H. There you go.
Oh.
That's just a little. Is it just that little turnaround? That's it.
Yeah, it's just. I think it's the
That's not
exit
bad.
for this ride. But yeah, I mean, yeah, solid job. I
This
think the
was
pathing's
Petnarwhal, right?
pathing. Yes, Petnarwhal.
Yeah.
Pathing feels a little blocky. You know, maybe castles are a little blocky, so maybe I can't complain too much there. But
Yeah, a lot of
solid.
the architecture and paths is there's not a lot of curves in there.
Yeah, long shapes just look kind of odd.
Mhm.
So
I
that
think
might be something to think about.
sometimes long like the long like that ticket booth you just pointed out. Like that could work if other stuff in the park was more rounded and flowy.
Yeah, also if it wasn't on the edge of the map too,
Yeah, that
where
was
it just
another
kind of
thing.
feels like the ground extends.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and
Bridge
then
is
a
cool
long
though.
bridge right next to it, and
I
then
do like
another
the
long.
decoration
So
on that bridge though. Little wavy single rail there. It's kind of cool.
these rocks are just floating on top of the water.
Oh, there's a support underneath one of them too.
Yeah, I just saw that. It's okay. Well, good job, Narwhal.
It's cool.
Narwhal. Up next, we have TADA, or TADA. In honor of the postponed deadline, the zombie guests have overrun this park. They came back from the dead during the overtime for some thriller. Oh, for some thriller, and they really want to ride some roller coasters. According to the silly story, this coaster can reverse their condition. Rumor has it the zombies like riding coasters while listening to Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Ta-da. Ta-da.
Oh
Oh, a
yeah.
tiny one.
I think this was a speed build. Is
I
what
would
Timmy
imagine.
said. Yeah. Green peeps.
Over
Time.
time. What? Overtime.
This might be the only one, at least that I can think of, that has the hybrid track supporting it. I think
Yeah, it looks
that
pretty good.
I like that a lot. I think
Yeah, it's not a bad idea.
those metal like cross beams make it look a little nicer.
Yeah.
A little realism touch.
I'd say that is the only positive in my book. Because I'm not a huge fan of speed builds, especially micros. You literally could have done this in an hour. And putting that rating for like cleanliness and creativity against other people who've probably shown screenshots of what they have done and stuff
Yeah. It's just tough to
feels,
compete, but
yeah.
it's good to get an entry though.
Yeah, looks solid overall, like using colors and the signs. It's, good job. I'd like to see some big full entries from you. Ta-da!
And Kiwi's up next.
Yep, TechnoKiwi 91. Welcome ye old pleasure pier. This pier started its life in the 1930s, where the first ride of the pier was built in-house by the owner, a reverser coaster named the Old Switcheroo. This coaster brought a lot of guests to the pier and allowed for tourists to come and experience the area. In the 1940s, they built a double-decker carousel and added some food stalls. As the years passed, more attractions were added and the stalls had been updated with modern styling. On the other side of the road from the pier is a kids' park yield pub where you can get a pint, a fish and chips shop and cafeteria selling coffee and Italian subs. There's a lot more, but we will move on. Okay. Oops, it's already playing. Okay, so this is like a more traditional coaster.
Yeah.
1930s.
I like it.
Okay.
I,
Yeah,
I
the
like
colors looks
it.
nice.
It's simple, it's small, but like the context with the pier and everything,
Is there
I think it
something
fits
under
really
that
nice.
pier?
I know there's decorations in the buildings.
You got to add those supports in the water. Kind of like this. This makes it look good, but when you don't have that and there's a gap, it looks kind of weird.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, so we got the coaster. Looks nice. Looks very traditional with like the color covered tops. A lot of planters on this too. Little beauty stuff. Then you got a little dock with some boat planes. You got a lighthouse. Adam's gonna love that. A boat with a jacuzzi up top or in the front. That's pretty funny.
That would probably look better with the rapids instead.
Yeah, coulda used the
And
rapids.
some peeps.
Oh yeah, for sure. You got a frozen traffic. Oh no, those are parked cars. Not because they're on the side. That might not be parked cars, but Maybe they look like parked cars from different perspectives. Yeah, they do. Okay.
Yeah, some movement with the cars would be nice. The other thing is like the underwater parts. There's some big squares.
Yeah, that's true.
I like that it's decorated under there, but making some
You
more
could break up
organic
these
shapes.
squares. Yeah, do
Yeah,
something like
even if
boom.
just a
You now
few
have.
like elevation changes too in the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Boom. Your squares are no more. Already looks good.
already looks a lot better. Yeah, I like it though. I do. I like this palette. I don't know if Kiwi made the palette or just uses the same one over and over again.
Yeah, it's a soft palette.
I
This
like
looks
it.
familiar. The buildings are a little flat, I would say. Looks like you're trying to do stuff with the shaping. Um, like kinda here and there, but it still feels very.
Oh, go back to the pub and do the cutaway. I like the inside of that. No, the one. No, no.
Is this the pub? Oh, ye old pub.
The
Got it.
old pub. Use the cutaway. I like the inside of this pub.
Oh, there you go. Nice. Oh, little darts. What do we got in here? Chuggers enjoying a pint. Lurker enjoying a pint. What would you like?
A pint.
What would you like, dearie?
Yeah, pint.
Who who dumped the rubbish here? That looks like a trash can. That's where they would dump it. No, I love peep scenes. Peep scenes always add extra good stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, look, they got the shark hanging right there for the photo op. That's fun. That's what she said. What a big shark. Oh, that's a good one. Got a cool modern ride too, and then they got some stalls. So solid job. I would say what you got to work on is the I'd say shaping overall, just the clear squares, and then the buildings themselves look to be a little more organic. So like instead of just making the full unit a square, and it's the same thing right here. That's a square. This is a square. Even though the roof lines are different, you can make them a little bit more interesting by doing offsetting squares or having just one part of the building bump out. I guess I can't really do it easy, but like, yeah, one part of the building bumps out and boom, that's the area where they have the elevators or something, where they would use the elevators. Like you kind of get that with this little concave area. But because it's symmetrical and you've got this giant circle in here too, it just doesn't feel as organic as a normal building might look. So just keep that in mind. It's a
Yeah.
great way to change up the shapes.
I'm not the best at buildings, but one thing I found was that makes them a little easier to do what you're saying is build the footprint first, like just outline it with color tiles or something, and
Yep,
then build up from there and just let it go wherever it takes you.
for sure.
It's a nice little way
For sure.
to do it. But I like it. I like it, Kiwi.
Good job, TechnoKiwi. Next up, we've got TopherMcBum.
Gopher.
Small reverser coaster on the Red River in an upcoming park themed to a country entry. Oh, I really hope you're
Yeah.
not copy
This was
pasting this. Oh my
PCC
god,
gate.
no.
They were talking about
Looks
this on
good.
Timmy's
For
stream.
my first impressions is it looks solid.
One thing I like about it is the coaster's not huge and sprawling, but
Mm-hmm.
you, they decrease the map size to kind of center it, you know. Unlike
Oh,
that,
okay.
unlike that scenario one where it was like, where even is the contest coaster? This one's very
Yeah,
obvious.
I think that's my favorite part down here, where they're kind of going along the cliffside into the mines or something like
With the
that,
wood
and
supports
they're
and
using
stuff. Yeah.
yeah, using elevation, really fun. A really fun way to use elevation. And this is a good way of showing off like the waterfalls don't have to be one flat line.
Mm-hmm.
You can kind of tear it down and have a pillar of rock in between. So, I guess over here, like this is the next improvement from what the other person had, where you put like water and it's less flat. And then this is over here. I feel like that's like the next phase is where you start to break up the waterfall.
Yeah.
So solid, I would say solid job overall. It's pretty small. And if this is part of your PCC, you know, just don't be alarmed when people go, I've already seen this
Yeah, I
at the
think if
PCC.
just change it up a little bit. I don't know.
I take feedback. People will give you feedback on this. And I mean, my feedback would probably be the station building's kind of uh, odd. I don't know if this is supposed to be a mill. I guess you've got your water wheel, and I don't know if the water wheel should be green. But I would look up something that's like lumber mill inspired and make the building look a little more like that versus just honestly, it's just shapes to me. I'm not seeing a building
I think another
that looks like
thing that stood out to me, the map border with the repetitive rocks.
oh yeah.
I think it could work if it's just one layer. But when they're stacked
Oh
up
yeah.
like in this section, that looks a little jarring.
Yeah. I do like this platform with the shops and stalls. It's nice. So
Cool
yeah.
sign. Little ride plaza. I like
Uh,
that. Yeah.
okay. Okay. We'll move on. Submit. You cannot redo your votes. Well, I don't need to. Entries 11 through 12. My name is Swagtitties.
My
And
name's
we are
Jan
now
the
on
Man.
Jan the Man. Okay, next up we have Bookshop. And this is a longer story, so I might have to cut out some bits.
Booskop.
Oh, Booskop. I thought it said Bookshop.
Booskop.
On the edge of the forest, just outside of town, lived Dr. Percival Gumsworth, a dentist famous across the nation for his unmatched expertise. Dr. Gumsworth had already achieved everything he ever wanted: wealth, prestige, and the whitest smile in the country. Yet underneath this perfectly white smile, there was something malicious stirring deep inside of him. Staring at his marble plaque one evening, he wondered, what if I could profit not only from fixing teeth, but from breaking them? And you know what? I'm going to leave the story at that. That's a good enough story.
Booskop.
You can
The police of
you can
booze.
determine what the dentist is trying to do.
This one's so cool.
Okay, I'm watching the coaster go around. Okay. Oh, splashdown! Splash! Whee! Oh, that was so fast. That's so funny. And then reverses back. It must have reversed inside somewhere. I didn't see
It
it.
looks like it reverses right before that drop.
Oh, yeah.
Right there,
Right
yeah.
here.
I think it'd be better to take that going forward.
Yeah, getting splashed, but I think the part of the story was the doctors trying to get people to like either rot out their teeth with candy or like break their teeth on rides.
Ah, I see.
Because he's a dentist. He
Mm-hmm.
just wants that.
Did you see the toothbrush? It's really cool. Bottom right, lower right.
Where?
Move your mouse down, down, right there.
Oh, okay. I see it now. Yeah, on the roof. That's great. I was
So
looking at this coffee shop building over here. Kind of looks like a gingerbread
Yeah.
These are great.
I'll say about Booskop's been making little playgrounds on like every free for all server. It's getting real good at it. The toothbrush. Go back to the toothbrush. The one thing I think Booskop does a really good job with is making sculptures with pieces that don't necessarily look realistic, but kind of like flumpy and like charming. But they always look really good.
Yeah, it looks good. Wonder if like a wider track type.
It's like derpy, but not in a bad way.
You'd have to stack.
Or maybe just double up the. Oh.
That changes
that
yeah. But yeah. I don't know about your toothbrushes, but my toothbrush is not as thin as that monorail piece.
No, I think you could probably like layer that. Add another. I wish I had control over this because I could show you real quick, but
yeah. I think it's fun overall. I think the idea of making a park that a dentist is trying to break people's teeth or rot out their teeth so he can make more money is great.
Mm-hmm. Other critiques: the coaster's a little tight. Be nice to have it breathe a little bit. I know Booskop does like the scenario kind of style, but I
just
think
realized this.
You can still have that style with some more breathing room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Because like I want to see this gumdrop building, and there's just not much you can see.
Mm-hmm.
It's just covered up. But it is a fun park and a fun idea, and I think everything works okay. I would say this is a solid entry creativity-wise. If you got somebody on your side to help you clean things up, it could be really impressive.
Yeah.
Like your creativity plus somebody who maybe excels at pathing and spacing, and you've got yourself a good combo. Oh, poopy water.
I also do like how this park is like contained in terms of its theme because the outskirts are just like go to the little water area. Rotate. Like this, look how good that looks.
This is so romantic. Kumbaya, my lord. That's funny. Okay.
So it's cool. Like truly a theme park, which is nice.
Yeah, that is. Good job, bookshop.
Booskop.
Next up, we've got CarpRunner and Michel. Hidden deep within the shimmering Mediterranean, the mysterious archipelago, aptly named Insulae Altimonus, island of the high mountains, rise from the sea like a spine of the ancient Titan. Drawn by its mist-crowned peaks, the Romans founded a small colony here. Legatius Carpus Runnus, known for his resolve, was entrusted by Consul Darus Clincus, Dirklink, to rule over those wondrous lands where every mountain keeps a secret older than Rome itself. Okay.
5 next.
Why is the water purple? Okay, let's see where this ride starts. Okay, that's the end. Show me. Okay, here we go. Sheesh. Okay, so it's like going under the aqueduct. That's fun. While we're over here watching the coaster, I love the green grass path area. Feels natural.
Love green grass paths. Glitchy there.
Oh, crap. I'm guessing it's going to cut through here. Oh no, I lost it. Okay, so there's something height-wise. So when this turns around, where does it go? It goes back into here? Guess we'll wait for the next train. So it does something down here. Okay, yeah. So it does a tight turn. Oh, there were brakes. Okay, that makes more sense.
Smart. Spins around. See those reverser elements. I feel like don't hide them in a building. That's the whole point of this coaster, right?
Yeah. That's an interesting bridge, like a suspension bridge from back in the day. The buildings are nice, like the red roof covers. Looks good. The shaping's solid too. Looks like you started using vehicles or some other special pieces to make little awnings. It's a great boat.
Yeah, these two crushed it.
I still think the gray, like the gray rocks versus the tan rocks, is just such a large departure in color. And I don't know because I don't use these palettes if there's ways of, I mean, right here, this darker brown. So if you went from like tan to like a darker brown, then to the gray, but maybe more of like a gray brown, it'd feel less.
Yeah, you need better transitions, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks a little sharp.
Also, some of the vegetation, like on the cliff sides, is not varied very well. Bamboo shoots probably look good there.
True, true. The water's great though. The shaping, another good boat. I like these buildings. I mean, it's impressive to do.
This map looks
So,
huge compared to some of the other ones.
yeah, a
There's
lot of
so
height
much
too.
here,
'Cause
yeah.
when I turned it around trying to get a better look, I was like, what happened? Oh, these naked men. Bunch of naked dudes hanging out.
Hell yeah. And this one's a contender, I think, as well.
Yeah. And it's well laid out, so like we can see it all. We're not trying to find more details, like you're showing off the details where they're at. So it's a great little structure. Oh. Ball pit gladiator. Haha. That's great. Hanging on for dear life.
I wonder that waterfall. There's something more we could have done at the bottom of it.
I
I
mean, you could
know,
do like
I know.
crashed vehicles
Yeah,
with
Michel.
stuff.
I know he knows how to do that. Michel could have done the. Oh no.
Love it. I love that detail. Any park that does it. So funny.
Yeah, like
good
the
job.
bottom of the
White House.
aqueduct. Look, there's more going on underneath that, and that's just one little stream versus a whole
Yeah, that's
ass
true.
waterfall. These are just nitpick things though.
Oh, for sure.
The
yeah.
park is really good. This little area is probably my favorite. With the grass paths
Yeah, like
and the ruins
broken
and everything.
down. Yeah, that's a fun
That looks good.
thing. And then yeah, you did a good job with shaping. Like
Yeah.
you didn't just have square. So
The flat,
There's-
surface that's sand colored, that's the same level as water. I think that always looks really good.
I'm just gonna mess around here. I've not really used.
Look at that blue. Holy cow.
Yeah, I guess it's still kind of squarish, but yeah, there's some objects here and there that you can use, like the top of. Oh, is this all colorable? Oh, I gotta change it. I was trying to use like the Sphinx, but like there's full tile objects that you can use to break up the straight lines and stuff here and there, but it's hard to do with a palette I'm not even sure how to use. But yeah, good job overall. I think this is one of the best ones.
Contender. I'm calling it.
Up next is Funnybone 4796, a fictional park set in the late 70s and 80s during early autumn months somewhere in British Columbia, Canada. Ad copy. On the left, you'll find a charming and rare reverse roller coaster ride, Whirlybird That Rocks. users back and forth in total chaos. The Louisa Hotel hosts guests from all over Canada and beyond and takes center stage with stunning views. On the right, the gift shop, maze, and two-door Treat Junior roller coaster gives you thrills for the whole family. Near the back is the Totem Tower replica, roughly based on the United States Wisconsin Fort Dells Tower of the same name, constructed in early 1960. A huge favorite, get real high up. Along the boardwalk lies a swan ride where magnificent orcas have been spotted off the coast. Will you get your first kiss? Don't forget to get a photo next door. Discover Victoria Park for a fun day for everyone. Special thanks to Narwhal.
Wisconsin Dells reference, immediate bonus point.
Okay. We got the coaster. Okay, another switchback. Okay. Okay.
I like this one.
Pretty solid layout when it comes to... I'm not sure about this down here yet.
I'm always
So it really
drawn
comes
more towards like the
here.
realism stuff.
Well, maybe that is sort of a big S-bend. It's hard to do that in RCT, but I kind of understand what they're doing here.
Mm-hmm. Station
Okay.
building's cool with the spinning things on top.
Oh, yeah, that's actually a really good idea.
Entrance plaza looks nice. The road, the billboard on the road, really cool too.
Oh, yeah. It's a great little detail. Like this kind of stuff. Whew. Great.
So this one, I think
Like the more
suffers from
fenced
the coaster's right on the map edge. Or maybe not. There's maybe a tile or two, but if you could pull the map further out this direction. You have the map resizer?
No.
No. Lame. Yeah, I just wish the coaster was highlighted a little more, like centralized. And then you could take away a little bit of the land, like on the top left edge and the top right edge.
Like
So
this side
expand
or
it.
this
Don't rotate. Expand it like, oh my gosh. Stop right there. Okay. If the map was extended to the lower left, expand it out this direction, and then tightened up top left. Top left comes in.
Oh, like not using a square.
Right. And then you could even
Gotcha.
you could probably even, I don't know, maybe downsize the parking lot a little bit. Just try to get that coaster a little bit more central.
I get that. Yeah, I get that.
That's just
I
like a
this junior
planning thing.
coaster.
Yeah, the junior coaster's cool. Was there? No, never mind. I'm thinking of a different entry.
The trees on the border of the entire map is a little crazy. It also blocks the views of some of your rides that you're trying to show off. So it's like you don't have to spam trees like that. That's for sure. I think the hotel's pretty nice. Makes
I like
sense.
it.
They've got all their balconies.
Yeah.
You got your orcas or your submarine ride. Sorry. Did that thing just like bite? Did I just miss that? What the heck? I didn't know the
I didn't
orcas
see
did
it.
that. Hold on, we're gonna see this. When it comes back, I think the loading and unloading looks like it opens its mouth. And I will now need that to be a feature in somebody's...
What the hell?
What the...
I've never seen that.
I've never seen that.
I've never used those things though, so
Yeah, that'd be so funny to have as something that like opens and closes for some other thing. I don't know. Okay. That's funny. Okay, so you got a tower, little stalls. The stalls look nice. The boardwalk looks nice and fun. This looks like a traditional gift shop. Bavarian style. I do like the sort of entrance plaza signage.
This might be like Funnybone's second entry,
Okay.
and it's already much improved.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
good.
no, it's his third.
I like the entry. Like, there's a lot of details that are solid. Like,
Oh, Funnybone
creative.
and Rufus did the inverted one that I liked better than how it scored. And then transportable. Which
Okay, well, next
suffered a
up,
bit.
we have Cheddarman and Infinite Sadness. In the city of Tepecopolis, a small town in what you may know as New Mexico. Oh, it's a small town in what you may know as New Mexico. Tourism is everything. When the mayor and sole proprietor, only known as the Great Leader, planned to build a roller coaster that runs around the clock over the local businesses and residences, no one could stand in the way. Oh my goodness. Casino!
This one's really cool.
Dang! It's a giant clock. Okay, where's the station for this thing? Oh, it's this little thing right here. Okay. Did that thing launch? I guess it did. Okay, we'll watch it again. Okay, so we got a little launch section.
Nice. This is such a cool theme.
It reminds me of the soap and butter sandwich park from way back in the day.
Not familiar with that one.
It was the first PCC. It was like a park built around a giant volcano. Okay, so there's a turnaround. I like how it's built on junk, like all around the outside, but as soon as it's inside the casino, it's got like really nice supports.
Yeah, that's the theme I'm talking about. It's really cool. It's really creative.
Yeah. Love the containers all stacked and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got the spiral coaster that kind of feels it feels cool in here, like it feels like wow, that's really well themed. And then yet again, you move it outside of the casino and it looks kind of bland and kind of not very thought out.
Sadness is, I think, here chatting. Sadness on question. I want to know whose idea it was. I feel like it's a Cheddarman idea. Sadness did the spiral coaster. Cheddarman idea, yeah. Oh, Cheddarman's here too.
I like this emerald sign. That's cool. The signs are great. Casino and emerald, those are nice.
Man, just feel like my creativity is not very good. I can't come up with like cool ideas like this.
That's what teams are for.
I know.
But yeah, I mean overall looks very solid. Fun, aesthetic. Might have changed these. This looks like maybe a support for the station. Maybe change that color so it doesn't look like the rack.
Oh yeah.
Just something to differentiate it from the coaster itself. But overall, good job. Looks kind of Fallout-y. Fallout New
Oh yeah.
Mexico.
Look at the little game tables.
Yep.
Deep scenes. Good stuff.
Pepperoni. Okay, well, I'm going to give this a vote and we'll move
Good,
on to the next one.
good work, you two.
Next up, we have Lurker, Par Mountain Resort, where you can play a round of golf and ride a reversing roller coaster all in the same place. Now that is a sprawling coaster. Holy cow.
Oh, it's Lurker.
Where's the station? Okay.
Sorry, I
there
stopped
it is.
paying attention for a second.
We're just gonna follow it because it's pretty sprawling. Do you see some of the golf courses? The golf. I know Gurfer. Lurker's been golfing in real life lately. That's actually Lurker's
That's his
older
golf
brother.
name. Oh,
Lurker's older brother, Gurfer. I guess I can speed this section up. By the time I speed it up, it's already at the top.
this one seems less of a like thrill coaster and more like a scenic coaster.
Yeah, like
I don't
go
mind it.
ahead
I
and
like the pace.
play around a golf and yeah. It's like the thing that Lurker low-key has is a very good understanding of area and how to get from here to there.
Yeah.
And it just looks natural, just the way the pathing weaves in and out of things and how the coaster interacts with other stuff.
That guy get
Like
a hole in one up there? Is that what he's doing?
oh yeah, let's do it. Woo!
Oh,
Got a birdie!
Oh, come on. Act like you've been there, man. That's how I'd react with a hole in one.
Nice putt. Still can't believe I made a quad on the last hole.
Dead peeing.
If I lose another ball, I'm switching to nitros.
I've been there.
Dude, you're not finding it. Just take a drop. Yeah, peep scenes add so much. This is where like the ride score is usually not as high as the park, but the park is it just takes a jump higher. That's actually really nice how they have a different water level, it looks like. Yeah, it's higher on one side
Oh,
than it is
yeah.
on the other side.
The water coming through. Yeah. Very cool. Practice green. Yeah.
There's the pro shop.
I think Lurker pointed out too some of the golfers golf lefty. Which is
Yeah,
cool.
I saw that. I can't even see the green from here.
This is a great peep scene right there. In the bunker.
Yeah, solid. Solid work, Lurk. And tell Gurfer I said hi.
Gurfer.
Okay, next up is like a entire book worth of story. So, this one's made by Pentrait. In the forgotten valley of Volkolmar, known locally as the place with the weird smell, Biff and Cliff made a discovery that would change theme park history forever. Ancient mystical ruins filled with cryptic carvings, ominous statues, and a gift shop somehow still fully stocked. Naturally, they bulldozed everything and built a roller coaster. Inspired loosely, very loosely, by Revenge of the Mummy in Orlando, their creation offered all the thrills of the original minus the budget, the safety standards, and the structural integrity. Guests would board backwards because Biff insisted that fear works better when you can't see where you're going, and Cliff backed him up because he thought backward was easier to spell on the signs. Okay. There's more to the story, but we'll end it at that. That seems like enough context.
Been on this mummy ride. Oh yeah, I remember. Okay.
Oh, interesting. A little looper around the.
Yeah, I have thoughts on this one. So to me, this one's really cool as like this would be a good ride as like part of a park. But I think it is not the best choice for like a contest. Like to compete in a contest, you know?
I could see that, yeah. It's hard to follow, that's for sure. So
Yeah.
all I'm seeing, like, this is not. I think maybe your point is like the ride should be the focal point.
Right.
and it's hard to even see how the ride is working. There's little tidbits here and there that look nice. Like, oh, okay, cool. There's like a covered area. And then over here, same kind of deal. They're like coming through the vines.
Like I could imagine zooming out and seeing this as like 1/6 or 1/8 of a full park. This would be a really cool spot.
Are we voting on something? What's going on?
Yeah, we're doing the RCC voting. We're making a video.
Excellent. I will shut up now.
So I do think these little cutaways are really cool and nice,
Yeah.
but I can't tell where the ride is going in and out, and that kind of hurts the score for sure.
It's not a working dual loading station, is it?
No, I think they're only getting on one side. And then I will say the one thing, like thematically, your coaster's yellow, like your track is yellow. You probably don't want the roof of the station to also be like yellow coaster track. That kind of
Also, 1,000
Holes.
peeps all wearing yellow hats. Kind of.
yeah.
It's kind of hard to look at.
This that's probably
And yellow shirts. Just realized.
Oh, there's a lot of yellow going on. Yeah. So
Yeah,
I
that's a
mean,
little
take
better.
the color, take the colors from the coaster, and try not to push it around the park too hard. I think this is fine because it looks kind of like a statue. Maybe that's gold. And actually, that's a very creative use of the statue to be sort
If
of
you
the
wanted like a
support.
gold color scheme, could you have done a custom color scheme to make that yellow a little bit darker, make it more consistent or something? Because
There
I kind
are
of like the yellow, like golden spam, but yeah, I see what you mean.
there's some yellow. Oh, whoops! I picked the wrong thing. I'm gonna restart this so that I don't misjudge it. But yeah, you could. I'm trying to click on the Ferris wheel. There we go. Ferris wheel of sacrifice. That kind of feels a little bit more gold, but yeah, there's probably palettes out there where it looks like it. But I actually don't mind that color for the Ferris wheel right here because it looks like part of this
Yeah.
Olmec looking statue. But yeah, the roof needs to change. You don't need fences to be yellow as well. I don't know what this is. This little arch entry area also probably could do without being yellow.
I think the land like right in the front, the bottom part of the screen right now. That's elevated all the way in the
Yeah.
corner. Yeah. I think if that was dropped down a little bit less foliage, you could see a little bit more of that coaster over the water part.
Yeah, they
It's a
do
little
that like
obstructed.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean how this blocks the pirate
Yeah.
ship? Yeah.
A
Yeah.
lot of expansion
Exactly.
foliage too.
Honestly, the foliage doesn't feel expansion. I think you did a very good job at like not making them stick out too hard because there's so much going on. I like that. It's a pretty good object. It probably would look really bad if this wasn't as dense as it is.
Yeah.
That's for sure. So, yeah. Just make the ride the focal point of the park next time. And even if you're
Or
doing cutaways and stuff, you got to make it easier to follow.
or expand it and make it part of your PCC. Don't do that.
Yeah, somebody's done that before, I think. Okay.
All right.
Now we have Slord. This is my first attempt at one of the contests. Making use of base theming, I have created a small pirate-themed park with a reverser coaster themed to Tortuga.
Who's that?
Oh my gosh. I didn't even know those were objects. Okay, where's the station? Is it underground? I am assuming the station is underground. Yep, it's down there. Okay, that's the first thing you gotta... Well, is this supposed to be buried? Make it clear where your rides are. I am literally seeing a lift hill and then a big drop. And then to turn around and it goes back underground. So that's the first thing. You want us to rate your coaster. Let's see it.
Yeah, so this is one where I was like, also they said it was first entry, right?
Mm-hmm.
First time entry. So take your time. take this. I don't know if this is just me, if this is like how my experience was the first time I did a contest, but I was so anxious that I just did it really fast. Because you could tell like the trees is the tool, you know, the scenery tool. Yeah. There's no need for that. You got a month to do it. You can place trees more methodically and purposefully.
Mm-hmm.
It does
I mean, the
it just looks a little
concept of going
spammy.
into a skull is cool. The coaster being on the complete edge of the map is kind of wacky. Uh, and then yeah, like most of it being underground is just not the way to do it. So I think your best bet is to make that ride the way you want it, and then decorate it in a way that we as viewers are going to look at it,
Right.
not necessarily as the peeps would be interested. I'm sure in real life we'd all be like freaking out if we had an underground ride that took us into a bowl.
Yeah, that's the thing.
But
Like in real life, this ride might be really cool. Like when you go up that lift hill into the ground, if there was like scenes under there or lighting effects or something, I don't know. But we can't see it looking at this park. We'd have to use our imagination of what this builder's trying to get across.
also this magic ship without the supports, that's pretty crazy.
I like it. Yeah, that's a weird choice
Interesting.
because that looks fine.
Okay, well, welcome to the contests. Feedback. You'll probably get a lot of feedback, and then you just work from there, and then we'll be happy to see the next one.
Yeah. Take your time is my biggest tip. Not
Now
a
we have
race.
TallJK 26. In the kingdoms of the old historians have written that these lands were once roamed by the giant apes, known through the scriptures as the ancient primes. These once powerful creatures have since perished, and now the new kings have colonized most of the land. Though what is seen as only bones remaining, some of the clergy believe that the kings have been selfish to build on what is believed to be the sacred lands and have brought a curse to all who inhabit it. Outside the castle walls, the peasants enjoy unique rides constructed by the kingdom, serving as a distraction from their fate. For the spores of the overgrowth are known to be toxic. The wealthy operating carts that survey the land of its continued state of decay, but also providing their own amusing distraction from the end, which is looming forever nearer as the fungi spread even closer to the castle walls. That's TechnoKiwi. Where's TallJK? There it is. Ooh, spooky. Ooh. That is sick.
That sculpture's really good.
They got the castle walls. Sheesh. Now that's some high concept, Tall. Okay, where's the station? I'm guessing in the castle back behind here. What? Am I missing something? I feel like I need to like take off my sunglasses. I'm like looking at this. I'm like, oh, I should take off my sunglasses.
Is this the Timmy palette from the Bob cart?
Okay, there's the station. I do not know. Okay, so we've got
Definitely
a
has that
giant lift
vibe.
hill. It's gonna come down this way.
I'm already lost.
Okay, here we go. So it's coming down backwards. It's gonna cut through. Goes underground, comes up around here. Goes under the wall. Holy cow, that was fast. But there's magic, so you're all safe. Okay, goes around. I'm guessing this is another lift section. Yeah. Oh, these are walls. That texture was confusing for a second. Oh, that's the line. Uh-huh. Okay, I see it now. It does something back here.
Wonder if there's a slightly brighter brown to use as supports.
Oh.
Because you kind of, especially zoomed out like this, you lose it in the landscape.
Yeah, I could see that, but also because it's a dark palette, that's kind of like if you made it brighter, it would look weird. It's not that color.
Go like all the way to the bottom, fourth over. That could work. Yeah, what does that one look like?
I think you get the same issues.
Yeah, yeah.
But I mean, holy cow, this is awesome. Like,
yeah,
they're freaking boat riding in there, and like the water itself broken up, kind of creatively glowy. The concept's cool. The palette's used well, I think. Obviously, you're talking about the fungus growing closer and closer. You've got some cool rides. This one feels a little odd. Is this like a bell tower, maybe? Yep, bell tower. Okay, conceptually.
This one,
Interesting.
it seems to me
used.
this was like we just kind of ran out of time a little bit. This was pretty
Maybe.
ambitious. There's some
Yet again,
areas...
diagonal bridge. Diagonal bridge. This just kind of looks awkward, just a little bit, and that's because it's RCT, and a diagonal is just gonna.
So the right behind that bridge, that wall that next to the water, like that just looks a little unfinished. I wonder if time.
Sure, yeah.
I wonder if time constraints were an issue here.
Could be.
Because it's definitely ambitious. That sculpture's so
This
cool.
yeah, this draws me in every time I look at it. I'm just like, who cares about the rest of the park? I don't care.
Right?
That's so well done. Good job on that. Okay. Interesting colors and stuff too. I don't hate it, even though it's a red castle, like a bright red castle. It still looks fine. Okay. And now we have Toby Wabohu. This is a pretty long one. I'm going to read through it. For centuries, the timber industry was the backbone for the town of Oberhohenrockenbach.
Oberhohenrockenbach.
But
Cheddarman.
the changing world.
That's for Cheddarman.
But the changing world economy forced the community to search for other business models to create jobs for the inhabitants. So they decided to invest in tourism. They made attractions. In the center of the project is a coaster called Timber. It uses tracks from old railroad to transport logs. It's gained popularity, and people use it as a way to get safe income. Didn't play the game for like 20 years, so I was surprised that there's such a wonderful and active community. Thank you for the wonderful people. Thank Marcel, Sammy, and Dirklink for their videos. Okay. Tabi Waki Wapi Boppy. Okay. This palette like blows my mind, but this is probably just the normal palette.
It's the cat meme where the lights turn on.
Yeah. Okay, where's the station? Up here. Okay. Nice little reverser section. Now, if this doesn't come out over here, I'm going to be disappointed. Okay, good.
Got it. Oh, this is a cool little area.
Yeah, a little broken down building.
Is it going to come forward?
I thought it was. Okay,
There
there,
it
it
goes.
did.
Yeah, nice.
Little turnaround section. Gonna come out again, I guess. Somewhere. Yep, there we go. That's a close one. They came out and go in at like nearly the same rate.
Here, zoom out a little bit. There was one thing I want to rotate back to where you were. One more rotation.
Sorry, I was following the coaster.
Okay, I'll let you do that. Sorry.
It's almost done. It's probably gonna go up here and then lift its way back up to the top. Yeah. Okay. So you wanted to look at
Right there.
here?
So that waterfall, that's like a sore thumb right there. Yeah,
Didn't even see
it's
it.
like a big
You pointed
square.
it out.
That caught
Yeah.
my eye right away.
Yeah, waterfall. That'd be something to work on. Honestly, these broken down buildings are like really solid highlights, and it's great that it's part of the ride too. So you're like drawn to it focal point wise. This building feels way less impressive compared to those. It's kind of crazy that the station is a little less impressive than some of the just
that building
smaller
your
sections.
mouse was just on. That one. Oh.
That looks like a mistake. An accident, maybe.
That little moment of the coaster is probably my favorite. It comes forward and there's all those switch tracks. You don't know where you're gonna go. Fun. The
Fun
other
little
thing,
sky.
the other thing I would say is, what's the map size on this one?
52 by 52.
What was the maximum?
I do
Got to
not
be
remember.
close to it, right?
Yeah, it's pretty big.
One thing with like contest entries is just because you have a maximum map size doesn't mean you have to make your coaster sprawl through the whole thing.
True.
You can make the map a little bit smaller, make the coaster a little bit smaller, theme around the outside a little bit, you know. It seems like it's a kind of forced to sprawl through the whole map.
Yeah, it does the same gimmick a couple times. You know, go into a building, come back out,
Yeah.
switch directions. But because it looks nice, it's not too tough. If this wasn't as pretty as it was,
No, this is solid.
it would not
Was
be
this
fun.
a first entry also?
I don't know. In the story, first participation in contest. So
Yeah.
as for a first contest entry, this is pretty exceptional. So good job.
Yeah.
And yeah, look forward to seeing some more. Axe
Axel
throwing.
Rose.
That's
Axel
funny.
Rose.
Yeah. Nice. Cool.
There's good
One more entry.
good foliage there too. Like you can see
Oh,
there's
yeah.
intentional clumps and some open spaces and
Yeah, very well done. Okay, last entry is by Zwany, I think.
Zwany.
Zwany. No story.
Zwany. Ooh.
Okay, here we go. Sheesh. It'll come back out, I promise. Yay! It'll come back out, I promise.
Splinter. Huh, it's like a single rail hybrid, but just the lift. Oh, we're watching the reverser. I keep forgetting.
Yeah. You're like, why are you moving it away from the oh, no.
I'm easily distracted.
Well, that's fun that the section right here just kind of feels like a foliage area.
Mm-hmm.
A little power boat pulling some dinghies. That's funny. I got distracted too. Okay. 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 Oh, triple drop tower. Whee!
Hold your breath.
Hope they're not. Hope they're not drowning.
I think they
Little
come back up, man.
little river raft ride. Got a single rail coaster. It's so strange seeing like just a vertical loop in one of those.
I do any real single rails have vertical loops? I don't think they do.
No. It's like Immelmans and dive loops.
Yeah. 0 G's.
Nice hang time. It's a weird coaster color, I would say. I think the black, because black is used on the other coaster, and then like the tan peach on top of the sand. It's a little odd.
Mm-hmm.
Not horrible, just. Whoa. I don't even know what that's for. Just extra supports, maybe. And we got the garden. We got another ride over here. Got these little waterfalls with like a glass area to look out on.
I like that
That must be
station
some-
building.
Yeah, it's pretty solid.
Some
It's
nice
a little
contrast.
amalgamous, like the shapes. I'm not sure why it's shaped the way it's shaped, and that always kind of confuses me sometimes.
I think Timmy pointed out too, like there's not a lot of cohesion with the different buildings. They all kind of have their own
True.
different style.
Yeah, I could agree to that. To me, it came across as slightly Asian for the most part.
Yeah.
But yeah, like the brick building in this area looks a little different. But yeah, creative ride types, using shoestringing, using vehicle editor, a lot of creativity. I would say, like you said, cohesion might be a big thing, and then maybe working out pathing that's a little bit more easy to follow. Like I see this, and I'm guessing there's like a loop that kind of goes around here, but then it cuts through. But then on the other side, I think there's a cut through on the other side too. Maybe it just kind of cuts through underneath. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Little
I mean
confusing.
overall, yeah, solid foliage, a little bit overdone, a little too much. But that's kind of it's a jungle aesthetic.
Yeah, but also then on the other side of the map, it's just one tree
Yeah,
spammed.
tree spam.
Yeah.
So maybe foliage is something you could look at as well.
Or just do that back part the same way as everything else. I don't know why we have to have pine trees back there.
This little queue thing too. Look at this. I just noticed this. The queue like goes down and then comes up and then goes down. Just a little up down for no reason. Interesting.
It adds character.
For sure. Cool, cool. I'll give that a rating.
All right.
And that is it. So
Get
you
it.
can end the video as you wish.
Thanks for hosting, Swag.
For sure. It's fun to see some of these entries.
I'm gonna put the video on YouTube. I'm gonna timestamp everyone's review so I can find it.
Cool beans. I think my favorite might have been Chuggers.
Yeah, this one's up there for me. Hobeon's was good.
Hobeon's is good too.
I really
and there
liked
was the
Hobeon's.
casino one was pretty solid.
Carp and Michel was good.
Yeah. Okay, well, everybody have a good day, and
Go
I
Bears!
guess I'm probably. I was gonna say I don't know if I'm rooting for the Bears or I'm rooting for the Eagles because I probably want to root for difference. So I'll probably go for the Bears.
All right, go Bears.
Go
All right.
Bears!